All right, welcome back in everyone. Gamer Cop here with episode 124 of Euro Truck Simulator 2. We're continuing with our forage harvester from last episode. So, yeah, let's go ahead and get on our ferry and head over to England. Okay. And there we go. Off we go. That would be a long ferry ride, 20 hours. I gotta go to the right immediately. Let's just loop in this parking lot here. Where's the out here? Oh, it's right there. Goodness gracious. Thought I was going crazy. Alright, and then we gotta remember to be on the incorrect side of the road, the left side here. Which that's gonna take some getting used to again. I can't wait till we get on the highway and experience a faster speed limit. We probably turn the wipers off as well there. Oops. Sorry, I bumped my mouse there. Alright, let's try not to get arrested as well. I'm excited. I go to the UK and I actually leave in exactly a month from when I'm recording this. I'm recording this on June 14th. I leave in exactly a month. Fly out to the UK, be in the UK for 2 weeks, and then Germany for a week. Germany will be for FarmCon, and the UK will be a vacation with my family, so I'm very excited about that. Yeah, it should be a good time. Very excited. Very, very, very excited. So, very fitting that we're over here right now in the game. Gosh, I love how fast. I mean, 80's not crazy, but we're gonna get to the crazy speeds here, the 96ers. And also, sometimes it does feel a little too fast for the roads as they are. Real life, I wouldn't be going this fast because you'd have to maintain your lane. Real life. What are we slowing down here for? Why did you do that? I don't know why that guy went back over there. Out there building. They have pretty good animations over there, things they're doing. Enough that you could definitely easily get distracted looking at what they're doing to try to see. Alright, now off we go again. I'm gonna make a right up here. Yeah, I see that truck. Don't worry. I see them. $97, that's what I'm freaking talking about. That's that love. Of course, we gotta turn here, but that's okay. Oop, that guy's going that way. Gonna take a left up here again, unfortunately. Can't remember on this back road. I think the back road's a little slower, unfortunately, but it'll still be fine. We're still over here in the UK. I do enjoy going to the UK. It's quite nice. I don't think I'd want to live there, probably. I wouldn't mind living there. Nothing against it at all, but I don't think it'd be my preference. Honestly, as of right now, if I had to pick a European country to live in, it'd probably be Poland. I went there once, absolutely loved it. Cost of living there is so low. Food was so cheap to get and get, like, good food. It was just such a great time. Beautiful country as well. Beautiful. Don't understand Polish. Would really struggle with the language, but It'd be fine. It'd be fun, you know? But everyone there, for the most part, seems to be, like, pretty nice. So that's also good, too. So they, you know, as long as you're contributing to society, they seem to like you over there, which is nice. But yeah. Got 900,000 in the bank, too. We're still killing it. Our other workers are out there just... It's crazy how far we've come from episode 1. I mean, what, probably with this many episodes... Average is probably over 30 minutes, actually. But, plus, what, one live stream? We're probably looking at, oh, I don't know, maybe 70 to 80 hours of gameplay total to get to where we're at. Alright, I've had enough with this guy, that's for sure. Why are you speeding up now? Now he's speeding up. Come on. There we go. Let's get around him. And 80 on this road here is pretty good. I'm okay with that. Oh, 88's a little fast. Let's let that drop to 87. Where I kind of want it. Ooh, that actually went way too quick. There we go. 87. Alright. We will catch up to the people in front of us relatively quickly at least. Yeah, here's the problem right here. That guy's passing. That guy's crazy. I'm going to pass too then. Cars in sight up there. Guy's hauling a tractor. Passing zone's over, it looks like. And we'll get in here and avoid getting in a head-on. Didn't want to lose my speed. Come on, come on, come on. Get around this truck. Just this truck right here. Five, 6, 7. There we go. All right. You're going a little. There we go. Yeah, use that brake to get us slowed down here. You have to make a turn up here anyway, so I guess I can probably take it easy. That's the police. Try to behave a little bit better. I still remember that one time I was in the UK when I flipped the truck over on, was it an off-ramp or an on-ramp? I think it was on an off-ramp. Yeah, I think so. I can't remember exactly, but... 80? Why is it 80 through here? Bring back my glorious 97. There's a speed camera right there, but we're not even up to speed. Here's the 97. Oh, I love it. Set cruise at like 104. This is the fastest we can go anywhere. Which is crazy. Absolutely crazy. 2 hours left of this trip. Got about probably 8 minutes we'll get there. I don't know what we're going to do for the rest of the episode. We'll figure that out. Probably pick up another load, obviously, or do something like that. I'd like to get one back over in Poland where we can discover something. And we're coming up on you here. Whew. There we go. Definitely quick. Definitely quick, that's for sure. Feels quick. How are we looking on the map, actually? Yeah, we got this exit. Oh, for some reason I thought this chunk was this chunk here, but no, that's just that first part. And then we head up to Carlisle. Okay. Yeah, I think that's... Because what if we go this way? That adds 1 minute. That directly takes us in there. That adds 1 minute. We're going to keep going straight. Compared to left and then having to re-accelerate here, that's going to be faster. We're going to keep going straight. The GPS says 1 minute. That's at speed limits, not counting the fact that we're gonna have to probably slow down, and because we have to re-get up to the speed once you get over to that road as well, versus just one slow down up here, and then yeah, this is just gonna be better. This is less turns. It's just a left versus a left and then a right. This just makes more sense, I think. All right. Driving very focused. I mean, honestly, like, the guardrails are close to us. Everything just feels, it feels tighter, and yet we're at the highest speed. Obviously, I don't have to drive this fast, but I'm sure truckers in the UK really don't drive this fast. For the most part, at least not on roads like this. Maybe they do. I don't know. I'm not a trucker in the UK. If you're a trucker in the UK, obviously let me know what. I'm just curious. Let me know down in the comments. All right. Yeah, we're doing good. Woohoo. Be careful on these corners. The speed is what got me in the UK, to be fair. It was what got me. The average speed cameras everywhere, too, are just crazy to me. Speed camera up there. I wonder if it'll pop me at 104. It will at that. Holy, 80. It'll pop me for that. That was a tricky one. It was trying to get me. Not today, camera. Yeah, that's tricky. Dropping you like that and then immediately throwing a speed camera at you. That's dirty. I don't like that. There's a 97 again. Let's get back up to speed. One 101, 102, 103, 104. There we go. Lock it in. I couldn't imagine trying to do this with a keyboard and mouse either. You really would need, to get this kind of precision, you'd really need a steering wheel. You really have to use one. This game just honestly wouldn't be as fun without a steering wheel. Playing with keyboard and mouse just would not be as fun, that's for sure. Alright, how's our trip looking? Yeah, we're coming up on our exit here. I'm just going to X that out because it's not going to matter. Yeah, I hope you guys are doing well. New memberships down below if you want to join. Get early access to videos and members only time in the live streams. But yeah. And hopefully I can do some more like members only content just in general. I'd like to do some more stuff like that. Nope, not that exit. I got nervous for a second. I was like, do I need to exit there? That guy's cooking onto the highway here. Oh my. You need to exit here. This kind of a turn here that gets you in trouble. This, we gotta be careful. This one's uphill, I guess, so we don't want to shed all of our speed, but it is tight. Now there we go. Don't see anyone coming. Okay. Back at it. What do we got? Hour left? Excellent. No big deal. Finish this up quick. And this one's only going to be 80 the whole way, but we should be able to get our cruise set up at about 87. Just kind of cruise right on in. I'm not slowing down. Oh, they didn't drop the speed there. Thought they were gonna drop the speed for that. All right. Now, I know you guys make fun of Americans over in the, well, I mean, any other country. Look at that harvester working out there. Love to see that. That's awesome. I just love details like that. That's great. Though he didn't cut anything behind him, I will say. Nothing was harvested. Not doing a very good job harvesting. But I know you guys give Americans crap about not using the metric system. Yes, I get it. Freedom units don't make sense. I, as an American, can wholeheartedly agree. It doesn't make sense that there's 12 inches to a foot, that there's 3 feet to a yard, that there's 1,280 yards to a mile, or 5,280 feet to a mile. I get that it doesn't make any sense. However, we use gallons and we use all of the messed up stuff all at the same time. The only thing we use metric for is science. And so normal people just don't experience metric ever. In the UK, they use a mix of it. You have liters for buying fuel and volume, and for volume type stuff. That was almost scary there. So you've got like that sort of stuff happening. We need to just take over here driving. And then at the same time, they're using, you know, freedom units for distance and freedom speed units for vehicles. So it's like they're using a weird mix of it. Use all or one, you know, that's what I would say. But yeah, the metric system makes way more sense. I don't disagree, don't you worry. But do I understand, like if you said, all right, it's, you know, a kilometer that way, I've got like a rough idea, but not as good as, you said it's a mile one way, I know exactly how long that is. You know, in my head, I've got a good perspective of that. It's so interesting to me. Just what you're used to, what you're around, you know? I mean, same thing with like currency and things like that. Different countries, different currency. I've got a good grip on what, you know, a pound is now, or what a euro is now compared to a US dollar, which it used to be like about 1 for 1 for euros to US dollars. Now euros are worth a little bit more than the US dollar. But you know, things like that changed. A pound is about what, 1.3 US dollars. So when you travel, you know, you got to remember it's not 1 for 1. So buying stuff in the US for $10 versus the UK, it's about $13 if you buy it for 10 pounds there. So yeah, it's just so interesting to me. I love traveling just for some of these little quirks and things like that, and just to see how things are different in other places. I love it. Absolutely love it. Which most Americans will never leave the US, which also blows my mind. It is expensive to travel abroad, I do get that, but at least once go abroad and do something, you know? All right. Off to Carlisle we go. Lost a little too much speed on that, that's okay. Get this dropped off for him. We're going a little fast. Easy, old girl. There you go. Keep her down a bit. Oh, it's an 80? Hey, no way. Yeah, it's gonna drop immediately back down. I hate it when they have little things like that. I do wish they would fix that in the programming of the game. Alright, you can do it. Come on, light. You can do it now. That's definitely something that doesn't happen in America either, is the lights going, you know, red, yellow, green. They just go directly to green. Now to go to red, they do go yellow, red. But, yeah, just different. Fascinating. Oh. Right in here, we brought you a forage harvester. Where do you want this thing? 90, huh? Ooh, let's do it. I think if we go all the way in, turn around, and try to then come back out, I think that'll be... Oh, wow, yeah, it's a little tight through here. But this yard's pretty open, so I bet we can flip it. Yeah, we can flip around here. I think this is the way to do this. Yeah. All right, now we just got to back her on in. Ooh, what did we hit there? Oh, we hit the wall. Yeah, you can't hit that. Surprised it didn't give us any damage for that. All right, we can go back in cab, I think. Oh, and for that. Should have given us damage for that, too. Not that I'm complaining. Ooh, we're about to hit that wall again. How is this the hardest part of this? I thought the turnaround would be the hardest part. So you better give it to me. This angle here. At least it's not our trailer, you know? We did damage their wall a little bit, but whatever. What can you do? Getting close, and their load like that will be up a level. Okay, so let's look at, like, I don't know, like a... Let's look at a freight market job. It's just, we can get kind of whatever we want. I want something that goes into Warsaw. Yeah, short length. Oh my goodness. Is that route length long? Those are pretty long. Nope, those are longer. All right. What about here? Nope, those are pretty far as well. What about here to Warsaw? Those are already further than Warsaw. All right. Ooh, nope, that's already further than Warsaw. You to Warsaw. Nuremberg's already farther. Loads to Warsaw. Nope. Are you going to Warsaw? Nope. Nothing's going over here. What about Lublin? That's your shortest route. That's right. You're terrible. That's your shortest route. Crazy. That's your shortest route. Crazy. Crazy. A lot of good stuff. I was hoping to just get a quick little load in there. Oh, wow. That one's a... That one does not pay well for the disastrous... I mean, you discover Bratislava. It goes to Vienna. I guess you could see Bratislava on the way. Yeah, and that one actually pays decent per kilometer. Yeah, you know what? We'll set that as our GPS destination. We're leaving from Budapest. Okay. I think we can get that one done. Where's Budapest? Down here, isn't it? Yep, there we go. That was an expensive fast travel. Okay. Woo. Oh, right side of the road, yep. Switch back mentally. You stay green, darn it. Yep, I knew we were gonna get that one. Guess I could have locked the brakes up. Or just driven slower in general. Not missing this light. You're kidding. Don't you dare find me for that one. Woohoo! Okay. This little entryway here. Okay. Freight market. That's the one I wanted. 17 grand, 54 kilometers, not bad. It's a short little job, but I mean, that still pays out pretty good for what it is. You just kind of whip it like this. Ooh, almost hit something. That was kind of fun, though, to do. I love the comments that I occasionally get on this series. It's not very common anymore. It was more earlier on where people would be upset that I did not drive realistically. I'm like, get over yourself. It's a game. Maybe you still might be upset by it, but I appreciate it if you're here. But yeah, it's a game, you know? Who cares how I want to drive? You drive however you want to play when you play the game. And if you hate the way I drive that much, you probably shouldn't watch me do the game then. All right, let's get this kerosene off. If I had seen me do that kind of truck maneuver in their parking lot, I've been like, you know what you're not going to do is haul kerosene for us. I've been like, that's not going to go well for anyone. Oh, they're going, yep, there we go. Okay, what do we got? Yeah, 4-hour drive. Oh, we're actually almost out of time on this episode. Goodness gracious, where did the time go? Oop, get off the sidewalk. I have to finish this one next episode. We'll make it a little ways, though. It's like a little time, but just not that kind of time. Speed cameras, huh? You're not gonna get me for 2 over, are you? I mean, that second sign mean no speed cameras coming up? Or did you pass it? Maybe that was what it was. Alright. Oh, and we did want to discover a town on the way, right? Bratislava. Yeah, so we can still... Ooh, that's gotta go... We gotta go kind of a little ways out of the way. Have me loop up and get back down. That's okay, we got time for it. We're not going to make it all the way over there this episode anyways, but we'll see how far we get. We'll drive for another 3 minutes or so. Yeah, just 80. I wish we could go faster. Yeah, we got time to do it on this load here. And we got 6 hours till sleep. We'll need a rest after this for sure. But we're doing good right now. Clocking at 87. All good stuff. This is, I can't believe we're on episode 124. That's honestly insane. We'll probably go to 200 episodes or more on this series, which is crazy. I'm hoping to do some more episodes, go back to like 3 episodes a week. We're finishing up this week. We're going to be finishing up Ranger's Path in terms of that series, I think pretty much forever, unless they release some new updates. I tried. That was a cop that got us on that one. Tried to slow down. Are you kidding me? 70 it is. 71. 73. I'll take 73. That feels safe. I'll just cut this cop off, though. Teach him a lesson. That's right. Oh, he's going to go to the right side, huh? You going to speed up? Oh, you wanted to go this way, huh? I'm going to cut you off. In real life, that would never go well. But in the game, they're very robotic. They only know speed violations. Alright, we can go 80 again. Gotta be careful, I don't want to go crazy 80. There's cops on us. Still behind us? Gonna be quick. Oh yeah, he's on us. Oh gosh. I should have let him pass. He's very scarily on top of us there. Oh man. Is he not gonna go around? He did go over to that lane for a second. I gotta be careful, I gotta actually drive. All fun and games until I crash the truck here at the end of the episode. But yeah, speaking of that, we're pretty much we're at about the 30-minute mark, so we'll wrap her up here. But yeah, we made some good progress today. That's what I got for this episode. Next episode, we might get another set of drivers and a new garage. But yeah, are you guys kidding me right now with the slowdown here? But if you guys enjoyed, please drop a like down below. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button up on the screen to join the Gamer Cop channel and turn your notification bell so you don't miss any future videos I may post. This has been Gamer Cop. Thank you guys for coming and watching. I'll see you guys on the next one.